Good evening, it's Kuro. Got a tier 10 game in my Kurfurst. This game it's about a different type of play style for a battleship, and that's basically acting like a blocking force. And in this game, I actually tie up 4 battleships most of the game. And I mean, as you can see, that's, you know, every one of the enemy's battleships except one. Um, so basically my game plan is my team's pretty well spread out for A and B. Excuse me one second.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry, didn't want to sneeze in your ear. Um, but my game plan is to come up here and treat CCAP like a big giant choke, and any ships that push down in here to basically just stall them out. And if they try to make the turn into this gap, basically punish them with a real heavy broadside shot.
Mic off. Mic on.
So it's looking like my team is pushing up. We've got the Grozovoy going to CCAP. That's good because I'm going to get an idea of what's coming here. This Zao, he's concerning me because this guy's got concealment that, I mean, you look at it right now, 11.6. You know, his concealment is somewhere right out here. You know, he's got a ways to go. He can get way closer in to support his DD. This guy's just decided, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, kite at range. And, you know, this is an issue because I need to get up in here so I don't take a bunch of focus fire before my my guns get within effective range. So it's not pretty, but his ship is dark, I'm lit. In my opinion, my ship has the right of way. And I mean, if you want to get right down to it, I'm bigger and I'm gonna go where I need to go. I mean, you look, my Bismarck he's already kiting. These guys have already hung the Grozovoy out, and they basically are in the process of surrendering CCAP and all of the, you know, 9-10 line to the enemy. And I don't want to do that. I may be one ship, but Kurfurst is tanky as fuck, and you know, you're gonna see what you can do with it. So Kaba gets spotted. He's one of the priority targets to me. I don't want this guy to be able to spam me at range. This guy probably thought that I was going to drive off with the other guys and is looking to try to ambush my Grozovoy. And now he's overextended with me having pushed back in. I'd like to be able to get shots on this Des Moines, but this guy, he's bugging the hell out. He sees what's the writing on the wall. And yes, that's a secondary detonation. So I'm looking at 2 Yamatos right here. Now this shot I actually screw up. I'm trying to shoot the cube, the lead Yamato, and it did not work out. I was locked onto the wrong target. That is my fault. Didn't see the lock at the last second. But at this point, I've got 4 battleships pushing on me. 2 tier 10s, 2 tier 9s, tier 9 cruiser. I would really like to be able to get shots on this Neptune. But that would basically involve giving a lot of broadside to a lot of these battleships, and I'd get wrecked in a hurry. So right now I'm just content. The Neptune's not going to be able to do much to me right here. I'm just going to, tank these guys, use my my guns on these Yamatos. They're the guys closest on my broadside, and just go to work on them. Get a decent chunk on the Yamato there, and right now I'm just throttle jockeying, staying angled, using my heels. And really, this Kurfurst, or this Grozovoy, it's past time for you to be going. Even a full, perfect torpedo spread, you're not going to kill one of those Yamatos. And, I mean, they basically just ran him right down, and he barely hit anything on him. Now, he did flood this one Yamato I'm looking right now. I actually switched to HE, and I switched to HE because, dispersion. I might get, I believe at this range I have a better chance at actually getting a fire than I do, citadel damage. So switching to HE, and I'm just waiting. I had pop spotter plane because we were having issues. The Grozovoy wasn't scouting, so I needed a way to spot those Yamatos, or they could free farm me back there. So again, just doing good tanking. We're already up to 2.7 million potential damage. This Yamato is given a lot of broadside, so just switching back to AP. I want to get this guy down before he gets a chance to get another heal off. But I know this guy's going to be turning and angling soon. This Yamato's angling. The two FDGs, there's nothing I can really do about it right now. They're not spotted, and when they are, I would have to give too much broadside to these Yamatos. So this Yamato, he's actually managed to get his heel off. I think it's my Zhao gets a fire on him, and he repairs the one fire, and here comes my shot. Now we're starting to enter a really good situation for me, and that's what I was looking for. Get that one unrepairable fire and able to finish the guy off. Now this is what I'm talking about. Dragging these guys into an ambush. Okay, this Yamato, he's bow on to me. Can't really do too much theoretically to him. It's a secondary build Kurfurst. I mean everything except IFHE. So in this position, my secondaries are going to go to town on him. I'm switching to HE. I'm looking to jumpstart the barbecue. I've got a Bismarck and a Musashi that are out here, so now this is a 3v1 on this guy. Now these FDGs are finally starting to push up, but at this stage, they've already lost almost their entire fleet. They've been jammed up in this cap, really unable to shoot out, and without, 4/5 of their battleships, their team just melted. And I've just been that attractive nuisance all game, forcing these guys to try to deal with me. Now at this point, this Yamato has consistently been looking at these guys. So I'm just, taking the gamble. I want to get some damage done on these guys. And it's because I know that the game's over. We've won this. And, trying to maximize my damage that I've got now. So just letting my secondaries work on this Yamato. Yamato finally started shooting me. And again, just gonna keep tanking, keep healing. Gonna angle a little bit more to the Yamato now that I know that he's actually shooting at me. Was gonna finish him off with my main batteries, but now that the Yamato's done, I can open my angling up more on this FDG. Got my secondaries on the FDG now. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hit his gun under his gun turrets, because you can do full pin damage as well as disable the guns. And my aim isn't quite on right now, but at this point we've got 2 fires on the FDG. And he's starting to melt pretty quick, getting some good chunks in there with the main batteries. I know at this point that I'm likely going to go down with this last FDG, but it's been worth it. I mean, you look and, you know, we're going to end this game with 4.8 million potential damage. There's the unrepairable fire, and this game's pretty much over. But acting like a tanking force, just the enemy battleships mispositioned, and I was able to occupy them all, almost all game, and definitely until my team had won the rest of the map. So, just wanted to give you, you know, a good video of this option that you have to act. That you can do to contribute. Now, it did help later on once I was able to drag these guys out of CCAP. That's why I kept kiting south. That I had 2 battleships able to get shots into them, and we were able to get some sort of a crossfire. And that was another important aspect to really work those guys down. But again, 169,000 damage, 4.8 million potential damage, you know, even 62,000 potential or spotting damage. You know, not bad for a tier 10 battleship. So, hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I will talk to you later.